but I cannot access routinely e-gym machines, which I think would be the best way to almost without much cognitive input, not thinking about how to train better, etc. all the time, to increase my strength. And it has already worked. I previously was at a gym which had at least 6 e-gym machines. Now, I didn't fully integrate them into my training, or rather, I almost not integrated them into my training, mostly because they hurt a fundamental principle of me training, which is that I try to not rest. Why rest in a workout if you can rest for the rest of the day? Funnily enough, rest here has 2 functions. So, in the gym I visited, you could only use the e-gym machines in a circular fashion, meaning there was a prescribed rest time. It's just so time inefficient to sit in a gym and rest in between sets. Because systemically, a set almost never, or let's say the average set, is almost never so cardiovascularly straining that I cannot do another set. So if I have a set of rowing, why not just use the rest time to push and even possibly benefit from agonist-antagonist training? Almost nobody does this. It's so ridiculous how people go to the gym and then rest in between sets, as if the cardiovascular system was the limiting factor, where, at least in my experience, I almost never see people in between sets so strained as if they are doing cardio, which then would make the cardiovascular bottleneck obvious. And also in myself, I am seeing that less and less over the years as I begin to train with other people in the gym, maybe also conforming to social standards in the gym, that I basically less and less utilize my strength training to also get cardiovascular benefit. Now, of course, it's not one or the other, but it kind of is. It's a spectrum. The more one focuses on strength training, the less cardiovascular benefit one has, but maybe also not in a linear fashion. So I tried the e-gym machines. There are also other manufacturers. Technogym also has smart machines. There are also a couple of manufacturers out of the US, but e-gym is a German company based in Munich. And they seem to kind of take over at least the German and Austrian sport institution membership as work benefit market. They also make WellPass, and they also make these strength machines. They seemingly have not dove into the cardio market yet, a little bit, so they have software which also runs on Matrix machines, mostly, I think. So once visiting Munich, I actually did a cardiovascular ability test, which tried to estimate my VO2 max, but it worked terribly. I tried to cycle, but actually this test did not work terribly. It just resulted in a ridiculous result. So it estimated a VO2 max of 68 or 69 for me. But Garmin running VO2 max estimate currently for me is 57. So maybe there is a difference that is that big, but also it said, do not make much of this value. It's just, so basically it had disclaimers. The most obvious way is to integrate all of the health data one has on a person and to then make a training plan, which then also basically every time one visits a sport institution is integrating the data which one generates there. So smart machines, ideally wearing a fitness tracker and all systems connected. The cardio machine in a gym should know my sleep score.